Welcome to my channel. And to get business out of the way, I hope you subscribe to the channel because when you do, it tells Google that you're interested in my channel, and they raise the viewer rate so that my channel can be seen by more people. And the more people that see the channel, the more people I'm going to be able to help. I offer on this channel just free information, and I teach people how to build antennas. And so by you subscribing and pressing the like button, you help me help other people. And I know that you want to do that because everyone loves to help other people. So with that being said, today's topic is on HD antennas. And I'm going to tell you right from the get-go that there is no such thing as an HD antenna. When you look at your TV, or when you buy your TV, it might say 720 or 1080, or it might even say high definition. What all of that is referring to is that when your TV receives the TV signals, if the TV is 720, it's going to put 720 dots in one little square inch. If it's 1080, it's going to put 1080 dots in that same square inch. The more dots you have in that square inch, the better the picture looks. And then they call that a high definition picture because you're able to see the colors more vividly. Alright, so before we get back to the antennas, I have to explain something else to you. Everything in life is a frequency. For instance, we all see many colors, and our eyesight is very limited in the amount of colors that we see, because all colors are in different frequencies. When you see a different shade of blue, you're seeing a different frequency. For instance, if you go to the hospital and get an X-ray, you stand in front of a machine, and that machine takes a picture of you, and what that machine is doing is shooting gamma rays, or a color that you can't see, or a frequency, and that frequency passes through your body, hits a lead shield, and then impregnates that picture on a film. Now, you can't see the X-ray, and you can't see all of this happening, but just because you can't see it doesn't mean it's not there. Another example is your hearing. Your hearing is in a frequency. Now, dogs can hear things that people can't. For instance, when you blow a dog whistle, you can't hear the whistle, but the dog does. That's because the dog can hear a higher frequency than you can. So everything in life is a frequency. So now we get back to TV antennas and TV stations. TV stations have licenses to broadcast in specific frequencies. Now, in order to get a true picture from a TV station, an antenna actually has to be tuned to that particular frequency of that TV station. And when it is, you get a crystal clear picture, a high definition picture, because the frequency of the antenna and the frequency of the TV station broadcasts match perfectly, and therefore you get the picture and the sound. Now, you would, ideally, you would have to have an antenna tuned to every single station that you want to see. But that would be unrealistic, and it would look ridiculous on your roof. You'd have 5, 10, 15 antennas all tuned to the specific frequency, and we all agree that that would be ridiculous. So how we get around that is that we take the highest frequency that is broadcast and we tune the antenna to that frequency. That particular station will be true high definition because now you've matched the antenna with the frequency that the TV station is broadcasting in. However, the antenna will receive those signals that are not exactly matched to the TV. So you're targeting one particular frequency, but you might be gaining several stations. Like in my case, I have a TV antenna on top of the roof, and that antenna in my area, I can pick up 71 stations. But the antenna is actually only tuned to one station. And although I can't tell the difference between the pictures, one of those TV stations is completely high definition because that antenna up there is tuned to that TV broadcast. But all the other channels, you know, through my eyes looking at the TV, will look identical because I can't tell the difference because of the limited, you can't see 1080 dots in a square inch. Alright, so you can't really tell whether the TV picture is 1080, 4K, or 720 if it's tuned to that particular station. However, the other stations, especially if they're low power, because TV stations have licenses for high power broadcasts and low power broadcasts. The major stations are usually high powered, like CBS, NBC, and the rest of those major companies. They all broadcast in a higher power. The other smaller stations may not, and even CBS station in your area may broadcast that one station in high power, but TV stations also, some of the TV stations that I receive literally have 4 to 6 channels to them. So those other channels might be broadcast in a lower power than the main station. So there's a lot of factors in antennas, and I hope I've cleared up the misconception, because when you go to buy an antenna and it says HD, it is not HD, an HD antenna. They're just putting that HD there to impress upon you that their antenna is good, knowing that you don't know the difference between HD or TV broadcasts to begin with, which is why I'm explaining it to you. So they're really taking advantage of your lack of knowledge just to sell you a TV or a TV antenna. So with that being said, when you look at my YouTube channel and the videos that I produce to show you exactly how to build a TV antenna, I am showing you exactly what the manufacturers know, and you really don't have to have a whole lot of skills to be able to build these antennas. All you have to know how to do is to measure a piece of wire, to use a screwdriver, maybe a drill, and bend the wire or cut the wire, and anybody can do that. And so if you watch my videos, I show you step by step how I did it. And of course, I always tell you that if you have any questions, I always have my email address in the comment or in the show more section that describes what I'm talking about. And you can always email me, and I'm happy to try to work out any problems that you might have in building your own antenna. And how better could it be when you build your own antenna, put it up there and watch TV, and you can say to yourself, I built that antenna, and the picture that I'm looking at is all because of me. I did it. So you can take pride in what you've done. So with that, we're going to close for today, and hopefully you'll come back or tell others about my station. Don't forget to subscribe, press the like button if you enjoyed the information that I'm giving you. And the only reason why you're seeing me here today in person, because normally I use animation to produce my videos, someone made a comment that I should do this personally rather than using the animation. And I have to tell you, it's really difficult for me to sit in front of a camera and talk. But I did it today, and hopefully you'll enjoy it. Thank you very much, and you guys have a nice day.